Milo, you hear me too? Okay, the man can try withdraw it just to see him.
Good goal, Kennedy!
Try withdraw it.
Well done, Maestro! Well done, Maestro! Yes, sir, Maestro! Yes, sir, Maestro! Yes, sir, Maestro! Aye! Well done, Maestro!
Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. This is the Jamaica Premier League review show. It's not going to be a long one because I have to go to the preview as well. The game them a move fast. The game them a move really fast. Big update. Montego Bay has finally got the voodoo, or should I say, the monkey off their back after defeating Humberline. 90 minutes of football on the pitch. Huge accomplishment. It might sound strange, but it hasn't happened in years. It hasn't happened in years. But we're going to get into those details. Before we do so, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thoroughly appreciate it if you do so, people. Really appreciate it if you do so. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for the support. Really appreciate it. All right. We're going to touch on first game we'll touch on is Mount Pleasant Cavalier. Now, kind of strange me to touch on the big game first, see? Yeah, man. Mount Pleasant Cavalier. Now, interesting about this game is that I thought that this would have been a Cavalier game. Let me tell you why I thought it would have been a Cavalier game. Honestly, see that's the first goal. Joshan angling. Think it's angling? Yeah. Bring it back. I thought this would have been a Cavalier game because because we know say Cavalier and Mount Pleasant kind of hoodie team or boogie team or bogey team or whatever you want to call it. Some things they get the job done. Because sometimes it doesn't matter really matter the squad that Cavalier put out. They seem to get a good result versus Mount Pleasant. More often than not. But after looking at the squad, I'm like, the squad was really depleting. That's a good finish. That's a very good finish. Really depleting. The Cavalier squad was very much depleted. Some of their best players out. And that's just a part of the game. They literally took a battering from Mount Pleasant in this matchup. And even in interview, Rudolph Speed, Mr. Speed did mention that they outplayed them. They outplayed them. And that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you're not in the position to take on all the teams are the bigger teams in the competition. That's how it is. But it was quite an interesting one still. Good matchup, really good matchup. Same way. You know, you always get excitement from a Mount Pleasant Cavalier match, no matter what the situation. 3 goals scored in this one. You can see a free kick here. And scored here. Was a deflection or something? I'm sure if there was a deflection. Whipped inside the box to the back post. So you can see most of the chances were at the feet of the Mount Pleasant team still. That's just how it is. Mount Pleasant full strength. Versus a really depleted Cavalier team. And that's just a part of football. And they have to took Cavaliers took a battering in this one. And I think Mr. Speed would have known what he'll be facing, the mere fact that his team, the condition of his team, goes inside, cut back, and that one just creep inside the front post of Vino Bartlett. And that's just how football is sometimes. Yeah, that's just football. So they lost. Mount Pleasant defeated Cavalier 3-0 in that one. Next matchup we're going to look at is Racing versus Tivoli. Now, this one is an interesting one, people. This is the game that I covered. Let me see if I can bring that up. Oh, so this better me I do the first game then first. Racing versus Tivoli. So let's get that out of the way. Me know we can fast forward if you until you see the goal. Yeah, this was an interesting one. 10-man Racing defeated Tivoli 2 goals to 0. Racing got the red card about 40 minutes into the game or so. Probably about 40 something minutes into the game. It was quite a good game. I don't think Tivoli really did well in this game. It was poor. They were poor in many aspects. But I thought that Markovich Brown was excellent in this game as well. In assisting the racing team to keep a clean sheet. I thought it was very, very good in this game. And for some reason, the moment he's back, the team looks solid again. There was a huge controversial call. Two controversial call in this game. As you can see, one here is a penalty. That's the first controversial call. Many persons was questioning if it was really a penalty. Now, after looking at the replay in slow motion, I realized that when the player went for the ball, he actually didn't get the ball. He went over the ball. As you can see here, look at that, over. You see, he went over the ball actually. He went over the ball. Let me see if we can bring it back just a little bit so you guys can see. He went over the ball. So literally he took the player's feet exactly and not the ball. And when the ball, and it's actually the ball stopped by his back when he was on the floor. That's how he actually got away with the ball. So generally it's actually a good call by the referee actually. A really good call by the referee. Actually. I would say. And it was actually the referee was really good in seeing that. Penalty here, Tajay Grant. Slot his penalty nicely. 27 minutes. Good finish there. I think this I think we should be seeing the second goal here of the game. Second goal of the game here. Interception there. 1-2 pass. Nice, brilliant bit of 1-2. And look at that defender sliding in the wrong time, wrong place. So unfortunate. And Ellis, as you know, will not waste his chance. No, he will not. So that's how that game ended. That's how that game ended in favor of the Racing team. Actually, it was a good performance overall by Racing. I thought Tivoli never really came to the races, but good play from good performance from Racing. We're going to touch on the next game is Arnett Mullines. Still does enough footage on him. Let me see, what's your footage from the game? The game ended 0-0, so that there's not much in that. The biggest event of the game was a saved penalty by young goalkeeper Darren Donny. And he actually had a good game, had a really good game. And a missed penalty by Fabian Reed. Can you imagine? That's how you go. Brilliant work by Donny. That's how it is. Don't have no footage from that as yet. But I say go. Next up is Humble Lion versus Montego Bay. Let me see if I can bring up the footage for that one. Humble Lion versus Montego Bay. Where is that footage? Yeah, let's have a look at that one. This was an interesting one. When we see Humble Lion score first goal. This was Humble Lion first goal. When we see first goal, me I say, yo, the voodoo is on, or the jinx is on. So you know normally you play against a team, and for some reason you can't beat the team there, especially when you score first. That's how I said this not look good enough. But I do believe that and that's the first miss. I do believe that Montego Bay did really well getting back into this game. This was actually a really good performance per se by Humble Lion. One of their better performances this season. A good defensive display. That's a good pass by Phillips. Cross inside the goal. And Montego Bay has so much attacking force. So much attacking force. First error there. Chenil Thomas. And he did not get that one. He's having a brilliant game. He's having a really, really good season, I should say. Cross inside the box and a deflection there. And I think Owen will take that one. I think he will take that one and celebrate as his own. That's the first goal and Park coming back. Cross inside the box to the back post. And guess who it is? None other than Chanel Thomas. Having such a good season, I have to say. Possibly one of the best season in the Jamaica Premier League. But inside, here comes Montego Bay again. Shot and goal. And I do believe, honest, if I'm being honest, I do believe that the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better. A lot better in that situation. So the game ended 3-1 in favor of Montego Bay. And that's also it is. Next set of games we have is Dunbeholden versus Veer. I have not much clipping from that, more than just a pile of drop. Me never have a pile. Me should download it, you know. Me not have a pile. But that game ended 1-1. I know from the result of that game ended in a long, lengthy interview about MG Sports. But that's a part of it. Portmore United defeated Chapelton Maroons 3-0 with a return of Jeremy Lynch with a brace. Can you imagine coming off the bench and scoring a brace right away? Announcing himself. And it is most definitely a really good look, my view. Next up we have Albertview versus Waterhouse. This was a much improved performance from the Albertview versus Waterhouse, from the Albertview team. I mean, significantly improved performance from Albertview. The likes of Trayvon Readers back, Fodo, Colorado Murray, and who else? And Timar. So it was a good performance from Albertview. Unfortunately, they didn't necessarily get the result that they wanted, but I thought they looked really good. It was an early goal still by Waterhouse from the penalty spot, scored by Andre Fletcher. But I thought that Albertview dominated in the final third, just couldn't find the back of the net. I thought, just imagine, Kemar Fossa was man of the match, but this one, he had some brilliant saves, some really good saves. But that's how it is, and this is actually a good sign, a really good sign from for the Albertview team that something is coming, something is happening. And as I say again, don't be surprised if we see Ludlow Bernard at the helm of it. And I think that should cover all the games for this game weekend. Anyways, I'm not gonna make it long, I'm make it short and spicy, especially the fact that I have all of the footage them. So that kind of make it more easier for me. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Look out for game week 20 preview. Look out for it probably by the end of the day. We'll get that done. So big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys again. Team of the week. Who may I say get the team of the week? Team of the week. Let me give somebody team of the week. Racing United get team of the week this week. Yeah. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. MG Sports here. Oh, God bless. Boom. Now I mean, outside.